Hi, I'm Ali from Bolexio. I'll be covering the tutorial videos and basically I'm going to be going through some of the tutorial things right here, right now. Okay, what we're going to do is log on. It's a little slow because the code is just not that active at the moment. Okay, then I'll go put my email account in this video I would like to be covering the top 20 points, and in this points will be covering the banks, the chop shops, law enforcement, mugging, buildings, so forth when we get to that. So at the top here, at the top here, I'm not sure. Yeah, at the top here in the black market, when we click here, we will see the possibility of seeing all the chop shops. This is the chop shops. So we click on the chop shops and we will see the nearest chop shop to us. Basically, a chop shop is a place that you will take a vehicle that has once been stolen, and then it will basically cut it up into a different car and allow you to get paid for essentially stealing the car. So yeah, you can move that, but I wanted to basically show you outside the car. Outside the chop shop, you see two vehicles. You can click the vehicles. It says this is some of the info that I will be covering later as well about the vehicles. But as you see here, this is some data I've been putting in on regards to the vehicles. On top speed, as you see here, the top speed of this vehicle, which happens to be a Range Rover Sport, it's a it hits 0 to 60 in 7.2 seconds. The number plate or the license plate is NY, so I guess that's from New York. Limited speed, it's not limited, well, because the top speed is 150, 140. The class is C. There's no owner, so this is just some of the things. It's basically, it tells you how many seats there are, and if you click the building, who is it also shows you who it's owned by. This here is who it's owned by, Nathan Moradas. That's my brother. Yeah, it basically just takes you to an info page on who it is, the person that owns it, how many people have been coming to the business, and so forth. So I wish to go back to the chop shop, and yeah, we can do mugging. I'll show you that quickly. The same thing about the vehicle details, with the vehicles having the seats and how many seats it has and the production year and 0 to 60 is the same kind of principle that we have orientated to people with she looks, let me show you that, she looks, I've stated here, sexy, ethnicity is white, slim build, and she's holding $133. Now basically this is helpful because if I was to mug her at the moment, because there's no law enforcement, I won't get arrested for any of the progress that I do. But basically, yeah, I can just mug, and the reason why it's being a little slow is because the code is not active anymore. Let's exit. That's because also they've left the street. So basically, I'm gonna enter the street. Sorry, enter the chop shop, and inside the chop shop, this is essentially where you would take the car. So let me go outside the chop shop, and I will. Ooh. Inside here, this is a safe. This is how much money the owner of the chop shop has inside it. I can't get the money because it's a safe, and I don't have the ability to break in and steal it yet. But in the future, there will be, just like on black market, there will be tools for you to buy in order for you to help the progress of stealing things, or just to progress on, um, so forth, things like this. There might be laptops that help you do hacking. There might be jimmies to help you open up doors. There's other things like this. So let's exit this. I will now show you how to steal. So basically what I'm doing is just exiting the chop shop. I'm going to now steal the Range Rover that I saw at the very beginning. When I finish stealing this, I then will be not legal owner, but I will have the right to use it. Not legally speaking, but I mean I've stole it fair and square. But like I'm saying, when there's law enforcement, then once I've stole the car, I will get arrested in circumstances. Sorry. Enter. Alright, now we are in the vehicle. We can go inside the chop shop, which is essentially just a garage, and then now the vehicle that is there on the left hand side, because it will show all the vehicles that you own on the left hand side here, vehicle, or that you've stolen rather. This is how much you will be getting from the vehicle. So once I hit sell, I should be getting $5 grand for it, or almost $5.5 grand. So the next thing is that I would like to go and discuss is the buildings, and show you. It's not really discussing; it's more like showing. Here's a good thing. Instead of buildings, let me show you weapons. This is what you would see. Let me show you weapons. You can buy lots of different weapons, and at the moment we haven't put the weapons in the game at the moment yet, but they're there, but they're just somewhat locked, so you can't actually access them because we haven't thought about how our character might be killed, or what happens when a character is dead, or anything like that. But basically, here's the list of weapons, and we click say Glock, standard issue for the I think police or FBI. Some nice weapons here. Some of the some favorite ones that I've got here. Let me see if it's still here. I like this. Oh, that's nice. So like I said, I mean, a tool wouldn't be in the weapon section. So let's go back and check out some cars. Okay. Alright, I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I recently inputted 12 new vehicles to the vehicle template page, which is basically the car showroom and place, which is basically this place here, this whole place where you would buy cars. There at the moment we have a lot of cars, and this is from about 5 years ago when we've all been working on it. Essentially it's been me that's been doing all the cars. It's a fun little thing doing it, but it takes about 20 minutes for getting the information for one car. Like you've got here, insurance group AAA. Now the reason why it would be a AAA is because it's either very rare or it's very expensive. There's one of them in the world. This is the kind of thing that would make it, because it's like £1 million or 400 million. This Louis Vuitton paint job, a chrome paint job. A lowrider, Rolls Royce. Well, we can equally get inside one of these, and I can show you some. I can purchase it, but it's not really the same as looking at it. It's nice. Takes a long time to get some of these vehicles. Sorry, you probably can't see that far, because you have to find the information of the vehicle, you have to find the correct data, then you have to find the pictures and all sorts. So yeah, I mean, there's some of the vehicles. Some really nice ones here, really old school ones, some nice ones, whatever takes your fancy. I know at the moment you're probably looking at them and you're probably thinking these are very sport car orientated. Well, if you go to the very bottom, you got some Hummers, you got motorbikes. I know I'm speeding it. You got Lincolns, lowriders, a DMC, DeLorean, Honda Civics. So it's basically only showing the AAA insurance classes at the very top, which makes it look like the whole page is filled with those, because I guess it's set as default as those to come up first, but you can set whatever as default. So let's check out something else. Oh, here's a good one that I think you guys might like if you're interested in casinos and everything. We've got the roulette, which I quite like. It's really cool. Just move this down a bit. I'm not oh yeah, go ahead. Let's just throw. I feel lucky. It's my money from my money from the £5 that I got from the car that I stole. Yeah, well, basically this is my energy. This is my person. It's me. This is my name, my energy, my bank. This is how much money I've got on me. This is my cash. This is how much money I've got on me. This is how much money I've got in my bank. This is my health. This will basically go down depending